What's your favourite recent ad? Apart from anything you've done yourself, obviously.
I saw something that came out of Sweden quite recently. It was for the Swedish the Postal Service. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
Yeah.
It was really, really lovely spot because it reaffirmed my faith that the 30-second film isn't dead yet. You know, everything in films is, longer format, and that's where the industry's going. But it was a beautiful commercial. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but basically it told what I think is you could have made a 90-minute movie out of this story. Very simple story of two young guys, a young Swedish guy who met a young French guy, and they became lovers in Paris. And, the French guy, when the Swedish guy went home, the French guy kept writing him letters saying, my little duckling, why do you... I say, I don't ruin it for you, but, why you're not right? I want to be with you forever, come. And then, it's broken at the end by, the Swedish guy's now married to this woman. And you can tell in 2 seconds at the end, the director told the story of their marriage. And you could tell that it's a passionless, loveless, they've settled. And he's not happy. And it was the, make sure you forward your mail, make sure you don't miss important messages. But, the art of storytelling inside 30 seconds is so difficult to get right. And this is a beautiful piece of film that plays out a complex story in a very short space of time. And sorry, I've taken probably longer than I should have to answer it, but it was...
We have 46 and a half minutes.
Okay, well, I'll keep it. No, it really, really lovely.
Paris, 2nd of June, 1989. My darling Shell, my little bonbon. I have been in love with you since the second I saw you. You stole my heart and you took it with you back to Sweden. This is the third time I write you. Please answer. Shell, come live with me at Paris.
Croissant.
Hi, Deborah.
Henry, that's going to be tough to top, but I think you're the man for it.
First, we should just call out some of John's work in Dumb Ways to Die. Probably the cleverest and sharpest work we've seen out of Australia for a number of years, and the accolades it's getting, are well deserved, and I think you're going to have a great time in Cannes, I have no doubt. So I'll be hanging around with you while those awards are going out. It's not my favourite ad though. My favourite ad is actually an ad that is, and I'll declare it, it's a client of ours, it's Coles, and it's the new One Direction ad that we launched yesterday actually, coincidentally. And I didn't plan to be here to plug this, but what that actually highlights is some bravery from the marketing team at Coles, to use something so abstract from their business to stimulate and engage the Australian public. And by all accounts, what we've seen and heard in terms of reaction is exactly that. We had, they had 5 or 6 stores that had more than 1,000 people camping out before the stores opened to just get their product to be able to be in the running for tickets. So sometimes beautiful film is one angle. Sometimes a clever, abstract approach is another.
A grubby sales promotion.
Listen, I'm just a media guy, so that's about as far as creativity.
Stuart.
Oh look, I'm not an ad guy, so I don't know much about ads. I'm going to give you a massive rap. That Dumb Ways to Die is all over my house. My kids singing it all the time, and it's incredibly impactful. And the one personally that I really love, because I've got an emotional connection to it, and I don't even know if it's been on TV, but it's the Burrowes ad with Red Right Hand, the Nick Cave. I don't even know who's done it. I think one of the
KWP,
South Australian agencies, KWP, have done it, who also did that Kangaroo Island ad. That's a beautiful piece of film. And I've had a few people in the wine industry say, oh, but it's not enough wine in it. But it makes you want to go to the Burrowes and live. And maybe not live, I mean, live for a couple of days and then come back. Trust me, I've lived in the Burrowes. You don't want to live in the Burrowes. Hello, South Australian friends. I've done it again, haven't I?
Yeah, very clear.
Oh, Tourism Australia, sorry. I said I'd give a shot, being nice to the Tourism Australia bloke.
Yeah, that lasted 5 minutes.
No, 16 and a half minutes.
Oh.
Nick, your choice for an ad, and obviously if you feel like rebutting on behalf of the Burrowes, you could do that too.
No, it's kind of interesting because, and I know it's been said, John, kudos.
brilliant ad, fantastic. And the reason why I like that, just to say, is because the way it's integrated through so many different things. It's not just the ad itself, but it's the way it's connected through to music, and it's connected through to all the different touch points. And you know, it's performed itself such that you've got a long runway for that campaign. Right? And you know, as Henry said, I didn't realise how powerful the Coles One Direction was until I got home and my son was around there, and the kids are all going, "We've got to go to the Coles and we've got to go and do it." I went, "Oh shoot!" You know, that really works. I think the work that was done for Kangaroo Island was beautiful. I think the way that was done. So I'm going to take it from my own sort of genre. That was done really sympathetically, called out, and a lovely use of music. I'm a great believer, and I'm looking forward to seeing this Swedish ad because of getting the emotional and rational balance in ads right. And I think too often a lot of companies are moving far more to the rational and away from the emotional, and I loved seeing big emotional ads.